2.0 taco.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, welcome to Quest for the Best. If you are joining us today, you already know the drill because this is a bonus episode.
Oh.
And you, as a paid subscriber, get to dive into some exclusive content with us.
Cha-ching, y'all.
Yeah, so who are we? I'm Amy, and with me as always is my husband Matt.
Subscribe.
And our guests today are Chris and Nate.
Yeah, that's me.
Matt, your face actually is... Oh, man, sorry.
You're a subscriber.
Yeah, that's what you said it.
Here's your dirty, filthy content. Yeah.
Like and subscribe, but don't call.
I just finished smoking 14 packs today. Thank you for subscribing to our podcast.
Oh, that's how my mom sounds.
So for our bonus episodes, we pit restaurant versus restaurant against each other. Today, we are in for some gastrointestinal distress.
Ugh.
Get out the Pepto because today is Taco Bell versus Taco John's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight.
So is your wife.
Yeah. There's two victims in this scenario. It's not just
There's
you.
a lot of victims in this
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah. I have to drive an hour after this, imagine. I'll make it.
So let's hear your guys' thoughts. Do we have people that are team Taco John's versus Taco Bell, or which one do you prefer?
I haven't had either in years, and I don't think I've had them sober. I think the last time I was at
pretty
Taco
accurate.
John's was in high school. Taco Bell, I was definitely drunk in years.
Yeah.
But I do remember loving the sweet saltiness of the potato olays, so I'm kind of leaning John's just for that alone.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's cool to go to Taco Bell, and you're either a little kid or a 90-year-old person who goes to Taco John's.
There's no in between.
There's really no in between. It's super odd. But I don't have a preference. I just know they're going to be, they're going to be good for the first 2 minutes, and then for the next 45 minutes to an hour, it will be pain.
Yes. Matt, how about you?
Let's see, Team Taco Bell or Team Taco John's.
Juan's.
I'm pulling for Team Survive.
Why is that, man?
That's because I'm just hoping to make it through the day. If I can do that, then I think everything will be fine. I do think we're all on Team Diarrhea as well. Whether you think you are or not. So.
I mean, making it through the day is definitely one thing. I don't know why you're having us come in at 1 a.m. to record this, Amy. But
Yeah, super. I know why I came
okay?
in. Yeah,
That's to get the demons out of you. That's why.
yeah, because Christ rises at 7.
Did you bring extra toilet paper like I asked?
Oh, no, I brought my wash sheet, though. You said you have a bidet. So.
Yes, I do have the bidet. I made sure it was nice and clean.
I just wear a diaper. It doesn't matter.
Yay.
I mean, you do have to drive an hour, so it makes sense.
Facts.
Is there anything on the menu that you guys remember that you enjoyed? I know you said potato olays, Nate.
Yep, Taco Bell number 9. I think that's at Crunchwrap Supreme or something. That's how I remember it. I always got a 9.
You know the number. That's the best part.
Yep.
I don't know. I used to go there a lot when I was like 20, 21, 22, and I used to eat a lot of double XL grilled stuffed steak burritos. Just saying, that's how I get this good figure. That's how.
I can tell.
Oh yeah.
I always liked from Taco Bell, if I had to eat there, the Mexican pizza. I enjoyed that. And then what was the thing that like when we would eat there once in a while and they discontinued it, like gordita or something?
The Baja Chalupa.
Oh.
Baja Chalupa.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The Baja sauce.
Yeah, the
Baja.
Baja sauce was good.
Is that how they make Baja Blast?
No.
That's not it.
Yeah, it's Mountain Dew and hot sauce.
I always knew it.
Did you have a did you have a food that you liked?
Well, I guess like you guys are kind of doing a nostalgia thing almost. So,
Yeah,
for
that's
me,
what it is.
when I was a kid, probably around 8, if I had Taco Bell, like the only thing that I would eat was an item called the Mexi Melt, which, if I remember correctly, is just chili and cheese wrapped in a tortilla.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that I would eat. And like those cinnamon twists or whatever. Back in the day,
It's like
those were
a perfect
Styrofoam.
college food.
But you grew up in California. Was there some place that you guys would eat for tacos?
It would have, like besides trucks, which were always good in California. Yeah, Taco Bell is like the chain that was out there. There was no Taco John's. So Taco John's was a new to me thing in the Midwest, I guess.
Is Taco John's strictly Midwest? I don't.
Well,
really know
we're gonna
much
find
about
out
it.
here in a
I'm
minute.
I'd be honest.
But
Shoot some
dun.
guns.
okay, so when we went to California with your family, everybody was like,
Oh, that's right. Jack in the
Yeah.
Box tacos. You are correct. Sorry, I slipped my mind because I'm trying to scrub it. No.
No, I agree.
Those are-
You made me eat one of those once.
yeah. Those used to be way better than maybe what they are now. Cause,
I hope.
They're good, man.
I feel lucky for not having had that.
yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
like a slice of cheese on a taco.
What, like a Kraft single on a taco?
Yeah.
Pay no
Oh my
attention to
God.
the meat paste behind the
Yes.
tortilla that you have
Yeah.
to like, kind of pry
Oh,
open because
man.
they fry the whole thing.
Yeah, I doused it in sauce. I mean, what?
Did
They
their
doused it
taco
in
meat
sauce.
come out of like a 2-gallon milk jug or
No,
something?
it looked like a
They-
plastic
Back.
tube that they cut the end off of.
Oh,
And
like a
just
pastry bag? Nice.
Yeah.
They're back there doing pastry.
They got an
art.
icing bag and they're like,
Hey, this one doesn't have enough pink in it.
Would you guys prefer to listen to the history of Taco Bell or Taco John's first?
Can you intertwine them so you're telling us both histories at once?
And then you're trying to guess which is which?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two truths and a lie.
Let's just go by alphabetical order.
So
Okay.
Taco John's.
Born on the streets of Japan, Taco John made his way through the dojo clan.
And on the other side of the tracks, it was Taco Bell raised in a prim and proper neighborhood. A classic true love story. I can't wait for them to give it a second chance.
Forbidden from the start, the Taco Bell and Taco John story.
Taco Bell's quesalupa is back with its cheese stuffed shell. But there's nothing worse than overhype. Here it is. So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers.
Hello?
Cut the fanfare. Man. And the pyro. Man. So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you. The quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back.
Oh my God.
And we think you'll like it.
I really like the glue that they use to make it look like cheese. You know?
Yeah, I used to eat that as a kid.
Same. That's how I knew exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, super weird. Elmer's.
Like, God,
had to be
Elmer's
glue.
best, top tier. Yeah,
I bet.
can we do a quest for the best Elmer's or
No.
best
What?
glue?
What movie was that for?
That they're eating glue?
No,
Clearly
that
Madison
movie
eats it.
trailer we just watched.
Okay, so that was
True, that was not the history of.
a 2021 Taco Bell commercial.
That's new.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Yes.
Now I do have one other Taco Bell commercial.
Oh,
Is this
Bonus content.
2001?
I'm hoping it's
This one does not have. It only has music and words at the end. So
Oh, perfect. Good for this media.
yes,
It's my favorite kind of video.
I will post it in the
Yeah.
on our page.
Yeah,
But here
check
we
out
go.
this visual media on our audio podcast.
I'll describe it. There's a dog that has eyes that looks like it's going to jump out of its skull.
It's a
Oh, the Chihuahua.
Yeah, yeah. It's George Lopez.
It's shaking a lot and
No, it's the guy
running
from
around
Reno
in a
911.
circle.
Walking around. Looks like a true love story.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just
This
walk
is
past
adorable.
another dog.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo, that dog just talked.
Yeah, I think it spoke Amharic or
Yeah.
some religious tongue. I
Yeah.
believe is.
Yeah, I was Latin.
So
Get cultured.
I was trying to. So before, when
So
I was
German?
doing all my research on this, I was thinking like, oh, what commercials did each one of them have? And instantly, I knew the Taco John's ones, but I only could think of the
Yo
Yo
Quiero
Quiero Taco Bell one.
Yeah.
With the
I do
little dog.
remember, the Chihuahua being like the mascot for Taco Bell for a
For
few
a while,
years.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Basically got a movie series, right? The
yeah.
Beverly Hills
Chihuahua. Chihuahua,
It's
yeah.
like basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that,
like
that
one
whole
giant-
movie is just for
Taco Bell is fancy in Beverly Hills, y'all.
Yeah.
I also felt like, and we'll watch the Taco John's commercials here in a bit, but I feel like Taco Bell does more of storytelling with their commercials. Like with this dog, it was, these two dogs, do they love each other? No, this dog wants the Taco Bell, right? Taco John's was more of like, hey, we're Taco John's and we are selling you this and come and eat it.
I
Yeah.
prefer that kind of. It's fast food. I don't need to know a story about a dog. Like
Come
I'm
on.
not. I don't want to be emotionally invested
I don't-
to a fast food joint.
I don't need to know the name of the thing I'm about to eat.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
you
it's
do.
cheap. It's on the $1 menu, and I'm drunk. So
But here's the thing. I remember
Yo Quiero
Taco...
Chihuahua Bell. All right.
I remember Taco Bell commercials, the dog, because it was so cute. Like you could just remember that.
Yep.
I
Taco
see.
John's, I remember their commercials because of how cheesy they were.
Haha.
Well,
Because do they use a lot of cheese? Is it?
Do you
there's
remember
something
this
there.
find
song?
out
It
later.
was like
There's something
if
there.
TGIF was a commercial for tacos. I'll just word
That's
it that
Taco
way.
John's?
Yeah.
Well, here, let me just go ahead and play some Taco
Yeah.
John's.
Let's bang
footage
these
here.
out.
Yeah, let's do the quest for the best quick commercials real
Yeah.
quick. So
I've heard of a
See if you
Mentos
guys
commercial.
remember this.
Mexican going on.
that's right.
Yep.
Yes, volleyball even.
Congratulations, taco lovers. You made it to Taco Tuesday. Today
Oh, the days when a taco was 99
99
cents.
cents. My God.
just 9
2 tacos for 99 cents.
Oh, my Lord.
You've waited long enough.
Going on.
We're at going on a Taco John's. Yeah.
God damn, that brought me so far back. I could smell cigarettes and
Please
hear my
tell me-
parents fighting in the background. That was
Please
great.
tell me that you have the the other memorable
Stop putting
one.
the
I don't.
cigarette
You
out
mean
on
the
my
Christmas one?
arm.
No, I don't, but I can find it.
The,
Oh, yes.
the Feliz
we
Navidad.
have,
Yeah.
we have to pay homage.
I do
That's
remember that, yeah.
That's when you knew it
Feliz
was
Navidad.
Christmas time, when you can get nachos with red and green
Green,
chips.
yep.
So
Yep.
this is actually a commercial just from a few years ago.
And they did
I
sauce.
was not impressed, but I'll let you guys judge
This is
it.
from, you said a couple years ago?
Yeah, and this is
Yeah,
a
that's a
legit
different-
commercial. This is on their YouTube page, Taco John's YouTube page.
Oh, no.
Disclaimer. Getting that foot. Praise Jesus. Oh. Yes. Oh,
What are you talking about? That's the best commercial I've ever heard.
I love how
That is so good.
that was that guy's best take on the falsetto. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like,
That's why I
that
wasn't
came in
impressed.
wrong.
taco, taco, taco. Like, no, get out of
he's
here.
in
Stanky. He's like, taco, taco, taco. His is
Put some steak on that taco.
I feel like that person who sang that was like the cousin
need a
of
wet
the
nap?
owner, right?
Oh, I hope so.
And he's like, I could sing this for you. I'll do it really cheap. I'll be good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Close
was,
your throat when you're
that was
singing.
bad.
It was good.
Oh, man.
I do have one more from Taco John's, but I don't remember.
I
what it
literally
is.
felt
It
I was just
sounds
at a
like
Southern
they got
gospel.
a parrot to come in and finish it.
Yeah.
That is a really wet noise.
Yeah, that wasn't the commercial.
And a 20-ounce drink.
God.
Maybe with some ice if the ice machine is working overtime.
Which one's it? Oh, okay. Oh.
There it is.
Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with nachos Navidad.
Oh, my
Lots
God.
of fresh-made corn tortilla chips.
The
mild
weakest,
fry,
like,
and
Southern
all
Mexican
kinds of
accent
delicious
ever. It's
things.
like-
Nachos Navidad from Taco John's.
That does.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't step on it. I like how they tag that on to the song.
They got to tag it on.
That was a really good looking building. They do not look like that.
No, I mean, it was in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
in a snow globe trapped by Krampus.
I like that the guy like tried to do some type of Hispanic accent on there. It's like, try taco the Hispanic way.
Mexican way, Nate.
Or, sorry.
Yeah, the Mexican way.
Like, I was just
They're
so
which
very
is with
particular.
green
thrown off by
and
the
red
terrible
chips.
accent.
That's how they
Yes.
honor their Lord Christ.
Yes. No, with sour cream, so it's white. So it's red, green, and white like the Mexican flag. And then they put a little black olives on it.
That's what we were just talking about.
Oh, God.
Emotional damage. Okay.
emotional.
Feliz Navidad, bitch.
Yeah. Oh.
So, the history of Taco Bell. Taco Bell was originated in, I
Iowa?
guess,
Taco Bell. That's a
Iowa?
that's a-
Whiteface,
Southern California.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
California.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
that it's not the Wisconsin one. Yeah,
I was really thinking like Pennsylvania.
Quakertown.
All right, sorry.
It was founded by Glenn Bell, who opened the first Taco Bell restaurant in 1962 in Downey, California.
yeah, Glenn.
Before opening this restaurant, he owned and operated a hamburger stand called Bell's Hamburgers.
I see one didn't play out as well.
In
Where do you think he got the
1954,
taco meat?
in 1954, Bell opened his first taco stand, which was called Taco Tia. When Glenn opened his first Taco Bell, he served his tacos on his own. He served his tacos on his own invention, the crunchy taco shell. That is right.
He invented the
What?
crunch shell?
Yeah, the preformed taco shell was invented by Glenn Bell. He was trying to figure out the best way to sell large amounts of tacos quickly and came up with the preformed crunchy shell. They could be made ahead of time and kept at room temperature, speeding up his service.
Yeah.
Side note, I thought we were guessing about Taco John's, and this is obviously Taco Bell.
I agree.
What gave it away?
California. And his last name
and
being Bell.
yeah, totally the last name. But like
Yeah,
I realized
the
this
California
earlier. I
part.
just didn't want to step on what you were doing.
Oh,
but
okay.
Since we were in a break, I thought I would.
Might as well bring it up.
Yeah, that's why I said Whiteface, Wisconsin.
And that's also why I
that's
said
my
Iowa
guess.
and Pennsylvania.
There you go.
That's my guess for John's.
Yeah.
That's probably more accurate.
We'll bring it back.
So it didn't take long for the franchise to take off, and by 1967, Taco Bell had 100 locations. In 1978, with 868 Taco Bell locations, Glenn Bell sold to PepsiCo for $125 million.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If not inventing pre-made taco shells was enough, Taco Bell also pioneered the concept of linking fast food marketing promotions with major movie blockbusters. In 1989, Taco Bell campaigned with Batman, which was a huge success. Taco
What?
Bell ran a promotion all summer involving Batman collector cups. Customers who ordered a large drink would get one of the collectible plastic Batman cups, and sales skyrocketed thanks to the promotion.
That's a smart move. Like
Yeah.
every restaurant ever
Yeah.
started doing that nonsense.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Demolition Man.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the most memorable.
on the toilet.
No, like how in post-apocalypse,
Yeah.
Taco Bell's the only restaurant that survives.
Yeah, because the meat's made out of you know what.
Other meat.
Yep.
So
Kangaroo.
in 1997, the new parent company of Taco Bell was Tricon, and it declared its independence from PepsiCo, the conglomerate.
Hold on, is there like a Declaration of Independence?
Yeah,
of
there
that?
is.
We Tricon aside from Taco Bell.
There was a full-on Revolutionary War.
Yeah. I floated down the Delaware.
Today, Taco Bell has 7,515 locations and is in all 50 states. They've tried multiple times to branch out to Mexico unsuccessfully.
Yeah. No
Gee, I
kidding.
wonder why.
California.
They
How
won't
many
either.
do they, is that worldwide or is that just United States?
Well, it said it was. I think it's worldwide, but they are located in all 50 states.
Gotcha.
Okay, except
Man,
Mexico.
Taco Bell, Alaska. Let's go to Juneau.
Hey, man, can I get a whale taco?
California leads the way with the number of Taco Bells with 964, followed by Texas and Florida with 590 and 387.
Okay.
In our great state of Iowa, there are 53 locations. And don't forget about the most infamous Taco Bell location in Iowa, the Blair's Ferry Road location in Cedar Rapids, where in 2015 an active methamphetamine lab was found inside. According to the criminal complaint, police found an active meth lab with fuel, lye, drain cleaner, and other items used to make meth, along with 1 to 2 grams of meth at the scene.
They had the best tacos there, though.
Yeah.
No lie.
For
Like,
real.
It was my favorite Taco Bell to go to.
There's a reason why I was skinny from like 2008 to 2016.
Like, I didn't even go to the coffee shop next door, the Starbucks. So
Yeah,
it was
didn't
just like,
have
I
to.
didn't have to. I just ate
have
a
to.
taco, and then I was good to go for a
Oh,
few
yeah.
I was
days.
cleaning for 3 days.
My car was never cleaner. Disclaimer, me and Nate did not do meth.
Yeah.
What a,
Is
what a
eating
half-ass-
tacos a crime?
And what's this filthy white shit? Anyway.
The most popular items on the Taco Bell menu are nacho fries,
I thought we were gonna get it.
Are you asking?
Sorry. Oh, okay, sorry.
nacho fries, nacho Bell Grande, chicken power bowl.
What is?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever heard of the chicken power bowl.
It's the third most popular item. How have you
That
not?
sounds
Well, 'cause
like
I'm
an
not- I
item
don't-
that I'm not eating from
That's-
Taco Bell. Anything with the word power in it.
So I went to this website that constantly updates what's
Yeah.
the top selling ones.
I bet you that's probably like more. It's not an Iowa thing, maybe.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
Western
It's a
base for
regional
sure.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting to some more familiar territory here with number 4. We have chicken quesadilla.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Number 5 is Crunch Wrap Supreme.
There
Yep.
it is.
Okay.
I know that guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Crunchy tacos.
I've tasted them.
You've met old Crunch Wrap Supreme? Yeah. he used to sell heroin outside by the dumpster.
Oh, he's straight now. He's straight now.
Yeah, dude. He's trying to make a living. Knock it off.
He tried.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh.
I love that it's
That
its
made it.
own
Was that?
item on there.
You're going to talk about that later, right?
Yeah, we're going to make it.
We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna
Can I-
Baja Blast. Our
I was
way
just
into
wondering
that
because I
subject.
remember, man, I used to get so frustrated as a little kid. I was like, I want Baja Blast, but I can only go to Taco Bell for it. I was like, fuck.
When
Ooh,
did
they
they
got
start?
that works on you then.
Yeah.
When did they start canning that, or are we going to talk about that later?
I didn't know they canned it.
But yeah, they did. They canned it a couple.
Yeah, they started
Couple years ago,
You guys are
mass-producing
saying
Baja
that, and I'm
Blast.
picturing like actual like food canning process
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep it fresh.
Yeah.
I'll look it up on
All right,
my side
cool.
while you look.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that later.
And then we have chicken soft taco, the soft taco beef, and quesarito.
Quesarito. Oh yeah, that's the quesadilla in a burrito
Is that
form.
like a Yankee?
Oh my good. Kind of just no wiener.
So Taco Bell has trademarked the soft taco supreme, crunchy taco supreme, nacho bell grande, burrito supreme, and the crunch wrap supreme. And I'm guessing the Baja Blast. I don't know though. It didn't say that on the website. The highest calorie item on the menu is the Nachos Bel Grande, which has 740 calories, 340 calories from fat, and 1,050 milligrams of sodium. So, Nate, when was Baja Blast canned?
I was looking that up, but I did see something. This is an article from February 4th of this year.
It's Pacquiao.
It's Baja Blast alcoholic drink. So
What?
Hard
Nope.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. 100 calories, which is pretty neat, but it's a 5% alcoholic beverage, and it's a alcoholic Baja Blast, along with Mountain Dew watermelon and black cherry.
Can you get these at a Taco Bell?
Probably in like Germany.
I'm sure.
They should do it here.
Drive-through.
I agree.
Just think how much their sales would go
Yeah.
up if they had alcoholic options.
but you can only
Yeah, I would
get
love
it in the
that at a
drive-thru.
Absolutely.
Get my sippy
They
cup.
serve it with like a little lock on it.
That
It's got
cop, the cop just sits there, waits for you to pull out.
So after hearing all the history that I had for you, what are you guys' thoughts on Taco Bell? Are you excited about it?
I don't think you can ever really be excited to eat Taco Bell unless you're a child or
yeah,
old.
yeah.
Some people really enjoy Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
I mean they have to because they started doing the Taco Bell wedding things.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
wild.
crazy.
I was fascinated about that. Like what, 5 years ago when they started doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Taco Bell, but it has to be specific items at this point in time because my stomach can't take certain quote unquote meats that you eat. So,
All right, so Baja Blast was first released in 2004, and then it was only available at Taco Bell's until 2014, 10
Wow.
years after the release date. They
locked-
started.
yeah,
they
they locked
locked
that
it down
shit up.
for a decade.
Damn.
yeah.
okay. Man, I still want one in a can now. Thanks, Nate.
You're welcome.
So I was on TikTok and just scrolling through, and I saw somebody make their own Baja Blast, and apparently it is either Gatorade or Powerade and Mountain Dew mixed together.
Blue.
Yes, blue.
Yeah, I just want to be specific.
Blue,
Yeah.
yeah, blue is definitely not
Fruit
a
punch.
flavor.
Now, when I
Hey.
looked it up on my
Yes, it
phone,
is.
everybody was saying Powerade, which I thought was kind of weird because Gatorade is actually a Pepsi product along with Mountain Dew,
Oh, interesting.
and
yeah.
then Powerade's a Coke product.
Yeah,
So, I mean, they must have their own unique Pepsi
Espionage.
formula, and then people trying to
Espionage.
crack,
Yeah.
you know, put some shit together in their backyard. So, are we for that? Please continue.
Oh, no, I was going to go on to the history of Taco John's. So if you had anything
Oh,
else
sure.
about
So,
Taco Bell
are
to
we
say.
going to try and make our own Baja Blast
Yes,
today?
we are.
Okay, so
You're
are
stepping
we?
all over. There's a. Ah! All right.
Matt's gotten into the alcoholic Baja Blast, apparently.
That's what it does to you. You just do a Baja Blast.
No, I'm just curious if we're gonna. So we're gonna get the Baja Blast fountain drink. Are we
Yes.
gonna get fountain Mountain Dew and then mix that with the Powerade
No,
or Gatorade?
I bought
I feel
a
like
Mountain-
that's
I
different.
bought a
than-
2-liter,
Okay.
bought
and I bought some Gatorade.
I mean,
We're not going to compare like which one's better. We're just going to do like
See if it's
it
similar.
if it
Ooh,
matches.
well,
science.
that's why I think we should keep it as a fountain drink for both of them because, like, the fountain
Trust the
has
science.
this very unique flavor.
You're
as
talking about
opposed
fountain
to-
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
I-
got to have the fountain
I
magic
understand
normal
what you're
Mountain
saying.
Dew.
Well, there's a
But if
wizard
it's-
back there who's pretty
that's
much
kinda what I'm
entangling
s-
the
yeah, right?
lines
I mean,
to
have
get
you
the
ever seen
soda.
those things? It is wizardry.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the wizard.
I mean, we can.
I've heard him hiss.
We don't have to. Just
We can.
just
I
a soapbox that I'm climbing on over
yeah,
here.
I bought a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. That's just not going to get drunk if we don't do it.
That's
so.
fair. Okay, whatever. We'll do it your way, Amy.
Okay. Mountain Dew's gross.
I'm not
so,
putting
yeah.
my shirt back on for this.
Hey, you tell Lonnie Vanderpool
Sorry,
in Urbana,
Lawn Dart.
Iowa, that Mountain Dew is disgusting and he will fight you for charity.
Whatever.
And no money will go to charity because no one is donating.
No.
No, it'll
No.
go to more Mountain Dew.
Yes, it will. The cans, yeah.
The history of Taco John's, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Now this is what I believe to be from Whiteface, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the record.
So where do you guys think
specifics.
that Taco John's is from? Where was it originated?
I'm going to stick with Iowa. Just
Sticking
because.
with Iowa, I was thinking, I mean, close. It's definitely Midwest. I'm probably one of the Dakotas.
Wait.
Okay.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay. We got a. That's a weird guess. Okay.
That's where Bugs Bunny should have
And
made
Matt,
that
you
left.
said Wisconsin?
Yes.
Whiteface,
I
specifically.
believe it's pronounced Whitfass, but yeah.
Put your arm down, man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So
My back, man. My back.
let's go back to 1968 to
Ooh.
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh,
Wow.
Really?
So
Yes.
the Native Americans made Taco John's.
Taco Bravo.
Oh, dang it. The Pocahontas. Never mind.
Gordita Crunch.
John Turner
Okay.
wanted to share his one-of-a-kind tacos with the world. Well, at least with the crowds of tourists who turned out for the annual Cheyenne Frontier Days Rodeo. So with the help of a couple of real estate brokers, Turner turned a camper into a taco truck. He was looking for a place to start a little taco stand. He found the land in the downtown area or wherever, but there was no building. So one of these real estate brokers also owned like a bunch of campers or had his way in with the camper industry. And so they converted a camper into
A taco,
a taco truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
And it worked.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. The tacos and burritos Turner served to the tourists were considered exotic. And the customers. That's what it said.
No way. No way.
It's one step away from erotic, though. I don't know if we can use this.
Yeah.
Check out our exotic erotic tacos down at Taco John's. Just go to the camper. Can't miss it.
Yeah. But you know what? They ate it up.
They did?
They did. The customers could not get enough of the food. The two brokers who helped Turner with the venture realized that this could be very successful and bought the franchise rights, buying out John Turner for $3,525,000.
He got ripped
Dang.
off.
You think so?
He could have gotten at
What year was
least
What year
200.
was it when
Yeah.
they bought it?
1968 is when it opened.
yeah.
I'm
No,
not
that's
sure
quite a
when they
bit.
bought
That's
it.
Oh,
That's
what, you don't know when he
back
sold it?
then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, even if it was like in the 70s or 80s, 3.5 million. Holla.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's enough to.
I'm gonna
live
go buy
off
a
of,
necklace.
So
Yeah.
you're done. Escape the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
You won.
So they named the business Taco John's and decided to focus on smaller towns. Some of the earliest locations were Rapid City, South Dakota,
Hey.
Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and Torrington, Wyoming. The brand continued to expand through the Northern Rockies and Upper Midwest.
Okay. Okay.
So today there are nearly 400 Taco John's restaurants in 23 states. So they do not nearly have the footprint as Taco Bell does.
Right.
It's mostly right in Tornado Valley.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Which state do you think has the most Taco John's?
come on down to Taco
Oh, man.
John's.
That's a good, oh, man. Probably Missouri.
I'm just gonna go with South Dakota. Once you said it, I was like, yep.
It feels like a Taco John state,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But think of the population of it, though.
Yeah, that's
That's a low population state.
Yeah. Fine. Illinois.
that's my second guess.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's right.
Nice. Look
By
at
land
you.
Matt, you
Land
fucking
mass.
cheated.
Land mass.
It's a lot of land and a lot of lakes.
Yes.
Taco John's
So a
like
lot of water for a lot of
symbiotic
toilets.
relationship with lakes.
Yeah.
Minnesota has 59 locations, just beating out the state that is in second place, which is
I don't know.
Is it our home state?
it is Iowa.
It's Iowa?
Yes.
Oh, I was-
Damn.
Holler at your boy.
I thought we had to say a name.
Iowa has 58 locations.
Daryl.
Oh man, so there's one.
The founding state of Wyoming has 26 locations.
Wow. I mean, they know their audience.
South Dakota, Chris's pick has 2.
And I think South Dakota was up there, actually.
Sorry.
In 1989, Taco John's made a smart and bold move, and they trademarked the term Taco Tuesday.
Oh, that is smart.
Taco John started that meme.
They trademarked it.
Nice. I mean, everybody loves a good alliteration. So
Other trademarked items are the potato olays, 6-pack and a pound, and Taco Bravo.
All
The most popular items on the Taco John's menu are
6-pack and a pound.
Tacos?
Potato Olay.
Potato Olays.
100%.
the Boss Burrito, the Crispy Taco, the Boss Bowl, Super Nachos, Mexi Rolls, Quesadilla, Soft Shell Taco, Taco Perfecto, and Taco Bravo.
What are some?
That's like their entire menu, though, isn't it?
They have a smaller menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
Taco
way,
Perfecto.
I
yeah.
don't know.
It's the perfect taco.
It's streamlined 2.0 taco.
Oh no.
They made it better, faster, stronger.
The highest calorie item on the menu is Super Potato Olays. This menu item has 478 calories per serving and 1,090 calories total.
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
what
fuck my shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what that's what my mom got every time.
There are six.
She would never eat it all. I'm like, you.
There are 600 calories from fat and
Yum.
3,300 milligrams of sodium.
That's, yeah.
So, thoughts on Taco John's favorite menu items?
So
like,
does
what do you
that-
guys
That
excited?
last menu item, does that come with a swimming pool then? Make up for the sodium exchange?
Yeah. I love potato olays.
Yeah, 100%. It's potato olays or bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dip them in the nacho cheese. It's super
Yeah.
good.
Yep. I don't need. Oh,
Yep.
put them in a burrito, which obviously that's one of the menu items there. But
I think-
I throw them in everything.
I
I would
think
just
that's
put them in my mouth and then
I would-
take
yeah.
the sour cream and just squirt the sour cream into my mouth along with it.
Glug glug
And just, oh, yeah.
Gross.
That's,
How they do in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there a Taco John's in Mexico that they let them down there?
I think that the Olays is the one up that they have over Taco Bell for sure. Like,
Oh, yeah.
By one up, you mean the only thing.
Well-
period.
well,
Taco Bell
No,
doesn't really have sides, and this is my big gripe with Taco Bell like in the past few years.
Yeah. Their sides
like,
are tacos.
Their sides are taco. No, that's an entree item.
Yeah, literally
like you
one
guys
of
are
your
Taco
entree
Bell.
items.
Like you can't. You're calling yourself Sides Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Side Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
but what makes
True.
Taco Bell so great? It's like 9 ingredients for 50 menu items. So it's, I mean, you can't go wrong. They're keeping it simple.
Wow, that's efficient and effective.
It's just all how you arrange and display it. Yes.
Yeah. That's
Do we
not-
roll it up? No, not that one. Folded. Don't roll that one. The cheese
roll-up
goes
is number
underneath
4.
the beans on this one, you idiot. Otherwise, it's a chorito.
so since we're putting these restaurants head to head, we are rating a bit different. We will be rating on the senses. The appearance of the food, the smell, the texture, the taste. But we will also be putting the similar items together. So when we eat a crunchy taco from Taco Bell, we'll eat the crunchy taco from Taco John's and compare that way as well. We each have a plate of food, Taco John's and Taco Bell. Now, visually, let's see. What do you guys think? Now, admittedly, the potatoes
Yeah.
are over there for the Taco Bell.
I'm seeing a
I'm gonna
lot
pop the lid
of
on this.
pale colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
really
agree.
don't notice much of a difference between the tacos.
No. There's a little bit of a difference in the shell, only because you can tell one looks like it got burnt. I don't know if that's the right way
So,
to say it.
yeah, the Taco John's is the hard shell is a little soft. It's kind of squishy there.
That's why
Yeah.
they didn't patent it.
Yeah, that's why,
copyright
that's why
or
they don't have
whatever.
the patent on that fucker.
I like how Taco John's puts the cheese on the meat versus the cheese on the lettuce.
Yeah, that's a good move. Let the cheese melt into the meat. That is a smart taco move.
Yep.
That's a mean.
Though both of my shells are pretty floppy, like the the
Like,
bottom's coming out. on
The
one of them.
Crunchwrap Supreme, I just really love how the tortilla is wrapped around the hard shell on that. Like, I don't... The Taco John's crunchy... It's like, yeah, you're not... they're not trying to reinvent the wheel with this taco. They just put a tortilla around the hard shell and called it good. Where
some
Taco
beans.
John,
With
Taco
refried
Bell's is out
beans.
here making some moves. So
But I also feel like the crunch is going to hold better in the Taco John's version.
I
You think the crunch will hold
yeah.
better? Sam? Okay.
Like
yeah,
it-
I would agree
be
because like all
crunchier.
that moisture is like wrapped around that tortilla. That crunchy thing is just gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like a weird wafer
If you,
cookie.
yeah, if you feel the bottom of the hard shells, the Taco John's one, the bottom is actually like structurally sound. The bottom of the Taco Bell is
yeah,
starting to
Taco
get
Bell
a
is
little
really-
like a wet diaper.
Ooh,
Do you
they have
normally,
a
like,
they have a wetter
rip them
meat.
by the underneath.
Yes.
You like a soggy bottom?
Oh yeah, I'm a soggy bottom boy.
The Taco John's taco is also more full of meat. There's more to it. Than,
Yeah, and it actually looks like meat.
Yeah. All right, smell some of these things.
Oh, and they have sauce in their taco.
It all just smells like fried food.
I did not know that.
It smells like grease and lettuce.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, let's just go ahead and start eating some of these before they get too cold.
Yeah,
Should we
I
start
already-
with the-
One first.
I've already
With
been
the tacos?
snacking on the potato olays, and yeah, what are we?
Let's
which
eat the
one are we going
tacos
for?
first.
Okay.
Dive into the Taco Bell one first.
Yeah, that's.
Taco Bell first.
I do not like how this is set up.
Yeah, the setup
Of the taco. Sorry, it's. Yeah, you could have done better. Taco
Mine
Bell.
is soggy split halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm starting to come in from the other end as well. I have not taken a bite yet.
It's I've got a broken, soggy bottom.
It's split
taco.
all the way
Yeah,
through,
it's- But yeah, something that you mentioned earlier, just the presentation on it. That cheese needs to be next to the meat. Anytime I make tacos at
Yeah.
home, it's meat on whatever the medium I'm using to hold all the ingredients together, and then the cheese.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yes.
So the cheese gets melty from the warm
Exactly,
meat.
and it
That's
holds
the
it all
whole
together.
point.
Fuses better, yeah.
Yes.
And
Flavors, yeah.
this is not a taco supreme for a hard shell for Taco Bell. It's just a standard taco.
Yeah, and I got the standard for both of them. It's what I expected Taco Bell to taste like. Like, it's that
Yeah.
meat taste that they normally have.
I like how it's meat taste. Mm.
It tastes just like any kind of taco shell that you could buy from the store.
nice crunch. So I just lost all of my toppings. All the cheese just fell out of my Taco Bell. What I don't like about this already is that I have to. It's not a mixture of ingredients. I'm either getting a meat-filled bite or a lettuce-filled bite.
Or you just, if the top of the shell
Or-
is just straight tortilla.
So it's like you have to have this fully horizontal the whole time, and my mouth does not open that way.
Yeah. Is it
So-
is it an unpopular opinion for me
Or
to say this?
vertical.
I don't like hard shell tacos. I know people that love them. Like that's like their shit. There's something about hard shell tacos I
Yeah,
don't
just
like.
give me. I'm with you on that. Just give me a soft shell. Let me wrap something
because I can
myself.
wrap it, and they're like, "Oh, that's a burrito." I was like,
Who gives a shit?
when you
Fucking, I'm gonna shove my burrito right up your ass. Let me have my soft shell.
it'll come back out.
I do them either way. I
Yeah.
like the crisp
Yeah.
crunch of the taco. Like, that's satisfying.
Yeah.
Especially when the lettuce is fresh and everything is crisp. Like, there's something about that texture.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'll
So
eat a soft shell taco, too.
Yep.
I'll fold the back end and roll it up. Yep.
thank you.
There it
Yeah.
is.
That's how you soft shell taco.
It just
Yeah.
depends on what mood I'm in. I'll eat
Yeah.
either.
If I'm gonna have a hard shell Mexican quote unquote food,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be nachos.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Are you taking those tacos for a walk at all?
Oh, walking tacos. That is a good point. I mean, yeah, taco meat and Doritos are made for each other.
Yeah. And I guess if I'm gonna make tacos at home, I think I would. Yeah. I guess I'll do a hard shell every once in a while if I feel like it. But fast food wise, I just don't ever want to get a hard shell
Yeah.
and probably because it's how soggy it is too. That doesn't
Well, let's
help.
go ahead and try the Taco John's version of the crunchy taco.
I accidentally found a potato.
Oops.
Oops.
Already, this one gets more points. Like I said, it's more full. The meat and lettuce and cheese are all put together right, and the bottom of the shell is not falling apart. It's still crunchy down there.
Mine is soggy on the bottom, but it does still have a little bit of crisp left. And it's not like, oh,
Yeah.
it's starting to do the split.
Yep. I have a blowout. Not to be confused with what will happen later.
Yeah, this you're absolutely. This thing is packed to the brim, and as soon as I pick it up and start to play with it a little bit, it just splits right away. So I just don't why go for a hard shell? You're always gonna break it.
I will add that we had travel time with these, so I bet if you just got it from the restaurant,
Oh, yeah.
it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
I do like how these tacos have sauce on them. I think that really
I
adds.
agree.
I think the meat tastes more meat-like.
Taco Bell's meat has a Taco Bell flavor. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's a Uno Mas flavor.
Oh, living moss, baby.
Living Moss flavor.
Oh, yeah.
It's one big flavor.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to see if I can get that crunch on this guy.
There it is.
That is a Taco John Crunch brought to you by Chris.
Every crunch begins with K.
That's my name. Starts with K. Stop it, Matt.
I also will say that the meat in the Taco John's taco is like bigger pieces of meat. It doesn't.
Actual texture?
Yeah, there's texture to it.
Yeah, I agree. It's as Matt once put it, it's like a crock pot meat for the Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell is definitely a crock pot meat.
That
is
explains
a-
what's happening on my insides right
It's
now.
a very wet meat.
It's a slow burn.
I was going to ask, is that low, medium, or high?
I think I like the saltiness of the Taco Bell meat a little
Yeah.
bit more though. Like it's just
I will say I've done some back and forth. Yes, I agree with you. There's a saltiness factor to the meat that I enjoy there, but that is like literally the only flavor in that thing. If you notice, the lettuce literally is just a texture,
Yep.
and same with the shell.
Like it, and there's not hardly any cheese that was mixed in on the Taco Bell. So, but like the cheese being heated up with the meat for the Taco John's, and the extra sauce in there, that really puts the Taco John's a little bit ahead for me.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I agree. Ooh,
All right.
unanimous. Ooh,
Yeah.
with the hard shell too. That's like the flagship of a place, right?
Oh
Yeah.
It's a huge deal right there.
What do you guys think? Should we do the potatoes while they're still a little fresh?
Might as
I've
well.
been eye fucking these potatoes since we got them out of the
Okay.
bag. I'm ready.
I'm just gonna do this, Nate.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try that Taco Bell one. I mean, it's a little tiny serving. And they're covered with cheese and sour cream. And I hate sour cream.
Oh, I love sour cream.
And you're going to want to go ahead and spin
Yeah, I'll do
this
the
to your
cheese
side
side.
there.
So, do you prefer dipping your potatoes and stuff? Like, I'll do it for this one, but I'm definitely a raw boy. Just give it to me raw.
Yep.
I
like-
don't need some extra sauce for it.
I like dipping my potato Lays in the nacho cheese.
Yeah, I eat my potato Lays before I get out of the drive-thru. So I'm not really sure.
I love the seasoning salt that they use on potato Olays. It's just so gosh darn good, and you can tell that grease has been sitting in there for a couple days. Yeah, potato Olays are great.
Don't forget to try the Taco Bell ones.
Like I don't even want to.
But you
I
have
love
to.
potato Olays so much.
Did you notice anything with the cheese sauces at all? Because you had it with obviously the Taco Bell, but also, like, are they different tasting? Like, is there a...
the Taco John's has a little more spicy kick to it.
Okay.
And it's not spicy by any means.
Well, oh,
That's why you don't do that.
Chris has dropped an Olay into the cheese.
The potatoes from Taco Bell are definitely rubberier and chewier. Good luck, Nate.
Oh man, I don't want a rubbery potato.
I hope you have a grill, because you're going to need it to grind through those potato skins, my friend.
Dude, I can't even... There we go.
Taco Bell has
That's-
managed to mummify a potato somehow.
There is some elasticity to this.
That was a very
They don't even look like
disappointing.
freaking potatoes.
No. Well, they're
Yeah.
kind of like party potatoes, but they're really brown.
Yeah, like when I dice potatoes like that, they do not come out looking like that.
No.
It looks like they took the like panko coating for like a chicken and they put it on that bad boy. Shame on you.
Those are not good.
Yeah, that's
It's, you know what the appeal is? Salt. That's about it.
you know, if you want to have something salty, get a potato Olay because that's incredibly salty and it doesn't taste like rubber.
I'm going to be very honest. These potatoes taste like shit.
Take that, Taco Bell.
Yeah. Guys, I see why you took it off the regular menu.
Then why did they bring it back?
I think you just got to ask for it now.
So our potato Lays, like I said, we had to travel with them. You know, we were in the car for about 15 minutes. They're still crunchy. They're cold
But
at this
still.
point, but they're still crunchy. They still have really good flavor. Like, I would eat these cold. I'd eat these warm. They are good. And they cooked them well. Like,
Yeah.
They did. They got a nice. It's
Yeah.
nice and crispy on the outside, and squishy on the inside. But it's not in a offensive way like Taco Bell did.
No, not at all.
They abused the hell out of those potatoes. Taco Bell did.
So next we have the Crunchwrap Supreme versus Taco Bravo.
Yep.
Okay. So let's stick with Taco Bell first again.
It's starting.
You really get a lot of shell with this.
With what? The
With
taco.
the
The tortilla. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very big wrap. But I really love how this looks. Like how they got like the triangle wraps on the top there, are all coming together.
How like it might be half of an emblem to open a door in a Resident Evil game.
It's
Yeah, I agree.
But like they definitely designed this. This is an on-the-go taco. So if you can like if you're trying to eat a hard shell in the car, you're making a mess. You're wearing that taco for the rest of the day. Now the Supreme, they have a good idea keeping all the ingredients close together. I can easily go on a road trip with this fucker.
You can, but I took a bite. I feel like all I'm eating is shell. Like there's barely any meat in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it was cut in half, like it's a very, very thin layer. I see more tortilla. Like when I split it apart, I see more tortilla in there than I do meat. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of cheese mixed in, but
A little tiny bit of lettuce. There's some tomato.
But
And it looks
this
like
is-
a glob of sour cream.
yum. It's like 70% wrap, and then 25% of what you want, what you wish you had.
Makes me wonder why they used an oversized soft shell.
Now you got to really wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's like they could easily cut off a little bit more. Like unwrapping this, I've got
This is almost pita bread.
that's like 3 extra inches of tortilla.
like thickness wise, yeah.
This can be good. My first bite was
No,
good.
yeah, I agree.
But
We are just
I ran out of meat after that.
Yes.
That's apparently what happened.
So
Yeah.
there's a part right here that is literally tomato, lettuce, sour cream, meat, and cheese. So like this
That's
is
gonna
going to
be the
a
best
good-
bite.
Yes.
Yep.
But
What
when
about
it
the
comes
bite
to the
before?
totality of it, man, oh boy, this is 99% tortilla.
Like yeah, the incredibly saltiness of their taco meat really kind of helps this along. It satisfies that fast food craving for sure.
Now, when you look at the Taco Bravo,
Messy.
I mean, they put a ton of meat in these. And then you got the beans that are holding the shells together.
I do like that it's beans instead of like a really thin layer of meat. Mm-hmm. But it just makes the hard shell super soft. I mean, maybe if getting it fresh should be a little bit more crunchy, but
Yeah.
not that I'm complaining one way or the other. I prefer soft anyway. So,
Yeah.
Give
I'm
it to
also
me
glad
soft,
they didn't
baby.
do like a thin thing of cheese either, because nacho cheese would just be too like the one thing with this Crunchwrap Supreme. There's so much nacho cheese in certain spots.
Yep.
And it's no offense to Taco Bell's cheese sauce, but
no, yeah, 100% offense.
it's no Taco John's.
Fucking
cheese
drag him
sauce.
through the mud, man.
Oh, right to the mucky muck.
Yeah, this is a throwdown, showdown, like balls to the wall, taco fest. Like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sunday. There's monster trucks. Like
And they're
Sunday,
serving
Sunday,
tacos.
Sunday.
They're ramping over tacos.
And somebody's going to be offended.
yeah,
So,
it
Probably.
is going down in the club, as they used to say back like maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Huh.
50 Cent. Thanks.
I'm from 20 years ago.
You know, I do like the mix of flavors with this. The beans do taste all right, but I just wish that the meat was more flavorful. Though whatever taco seasoning that Taco John's has, it's
yeah,
and it's kind of missing something for me.
yeah. Whereas I think Taco Bell, they're trying to emphasize the meat so much.
That could
and that's
be
because they don't put any meat in there.
Correct.
so yeah, they put all the seasoning, none
Yep.
of the meat.
It is definitely more of a bland seasoning than Taco John's. But it does complement really well with everything else going on in this.
Well, yeah, there are other flavors. Whereas Taco Bell, yeah, it seems to be there's only one thing that has flavor, and the rest of it is there. Checking the box to making it a taco, you know. This one's good too. Another issue with distribution. Sometimes I get a good bite with like a good mix of everything, and other times it's like beans and tortilla. But I mean, beans and tortilla is still pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm eating a Taco Bravo, man, not a beans and tortilla.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
I've had a little bit of everything, and I'm leaning more one way than the other.
I'm for the most part, I am as well. There's one thing that I'm kind of split on. We can talk about it later. I've got another soapbox to stand on
Well,
here.
what are you split on? Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, that's fair. So it's the Supreme and the Bravo. I mean, I was going to talk about it in the ranking. Like kind of what Chris and Matt have been saying. Everybody's been alluding to. It's all about the distribution. When the Crunchwrap Supreme has all of those flavors ready to go in that one bite, it's really good.
Yep.
But that kind of puts it. I like that flavor a little bit over the Johnny Bravo, or whatever it is, Taco Bravo. Hey, baby.
Hey, pretty mama.
But I typically don't put beans in my tacos, I guess. So I like them, but I want them as a side. Mm-hmm. But everything else, it's like Taco John's is just tasty. Their potato olays are so good, and I'm just so upset with Taco Bell's potatoes or excuse for potatoes. It's like little brown rubber pieces. Mm-hmm. Thanks for feeding me erasers, Taco Bell.
Festive erasers, though. In their defense,
they could have put chives on it. I don't know.
I'm surprised they don't.
Yeah, some grunions on there.
I feel like they used to.
They'd probably raise the price for it by another $3, but
Yep. Well, I ate all of my food because I'm a good boy. Anyway, I'm going to agree with everything that we've talked about, especially the Crunchwrap Supreme and the Taco Bravo. When you get all the flavors of that Crunchwrap Supreme, that's
perfection right
like
there.
The Taco Bravo is good in its own right, but the flavoring of the meat,
yep, the meat,
Yes.
the cheese, and then
all together is good.
it's good. I do think
And the refried beans kind of takes away from the meat, I feel like, in that Taco Bravo.
it does seem like the lettuce from Taco Bell is a little bit fresher than Taco John's.
Oh, I actually felt the opposite.
Do you? Well, I must have gotten a good crunch wrap. I mean, look at how crisp that looks. And
But I felt like the lettuce from Taco John's tasted like lettuce. Like, I don't know. It
Sure.
tasted more lettucey.
Well, we're dealing with
Less
iceberg lettuce
grease.
for both, and it just tastes like, green water. Like grass.
I disagree.
Okay.
Iceberg is the most flavorful of lettuce.
Right behind Dandelion.
I wish
That's so absurd what you
Dandelion
just
lettuce?
said.
I'm a little shook by this. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
You're not a
Yeah,
romaine
it's like
guy?
a flavorful water.
I'll just eat a cucumber.
Oh, God damn it.
No, that has way too much flavor for me.
What'd you get?
It's got to be subtle.
What'd you
Uh-oh.
break a tooth?
Fucking hate sour cream.
Is that a hoof?
Oh.
Maybe she got like
Not
a
full of sour cream.
nail or
Was that
something.
that was the
Yeah.
Crunchwrap Supreme?
Yeah.
with a finger.
So I really like sour cream. It's just a nice, good flavor, and
No.
because of like it's a wet paste, it holds everything together.
I'm trying to eat around the sour cream. 'Cause I'm trying to get like
Good luck.
good bites of it, of
Good
everything
luck.
else.
All I'm saying is the way that it's distributed, you're going to get a good old
wow.
gop. A dollop of daisy.
No, that bite, I just got all cheese
Cheese?
sauce.
Yep. I believe it.
Oh man!
Get in there. Get that in
Amy
your
just
veins.
squeezed her Crunchwrap Supreme, and about a quarter-sized dollop of cheese sauce fell out of it. That was one bite.
And that was probably going to be your best bite. She loves cheese.
I do like nacho cheese.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
You like
obviously.
fake cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
You just give me all those Kraft singles, melt them down. Nacho cheese.
We also ordered desserts from each of these places.
Oh, snap.
However, Taco Bell did not give us our dessert.
Boo.
Yeah, that's a doc.
That's
right there.
yeah.
That's a neg.
Taco
That's a
John's
neg.
did not have the dessert that we ordered, but they gave us they offered the other dessert that they had,
Which
was like a donut thing, mini donut thing, and we got it, but we haven't tried it yet. But first, I want to eat my potato olays, the real winner of this episode.
You can't go wrong with potato olays.
Sorry. Oh, shit.
Were you just declaring yourself the winner of this episode?
I mean, in a way. Sour cream?
If you're eating potato olays, you are a winner.
So I'm almost positive that the cheesy fiesta potatoes are not potatoes at all. They are just, like Nate said, erasers.
Oh yeah.
But I keep eating them because of the cheese and sour cream.
Gross. gross.
They may be erasers, but they are not gonna get rid of the flavor that they leave, which is the flavor of disappointment.
True. I wish I didn't eat my potato Lays so fast.
I do think that people generally have, Midwest people, have a very strong opinion on Taco John's versus Taco Bell. Do you guys find more people that like Taco John's or more people that like Taco Bell?
The first one.
Taco John's?
I have a mouthful of food. I'll be back at you.
I don't know. It all depends on who you talk to. I alluded to it earlier. I feel like the cool thing is to eat Taco Bell. I don't even think people like it sometimes, but
It's, they're fools.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the cool thing to do is eat Taco Bell while drunk.
Yes.
I mean, that's. I mean, they are open until 3 a.m. or something, so they have that
Yeah.
prime time to get that
Yep.
crowd.
Yeah, whereas Taco John's is like a family, like
Yeah, they're a Midwestern family Tornado Valley restaurant. You know? So
yeah. You can mow down on some potatoes while eating some tacos.
it's
So do you think their business model is the insurance?
probably.
You tell me. You tell me.
Yeah, are there facts on how many Taco Johns have been hit by tornadoes in the past decade? I'd like to know how much insurance money that company has raked in.
Well, there's a lot of Taco Bells, so I'm assuming they've gotten their fair share of.
Oh, I'm
insurance.
sure.
Yeah, if you remember, there's 400 Taco John's,
And there's
and
like,
there's like 5,000 something
Yeah.
Taco Bells.
Spread so thin.
yeah,
Yeah, since
Just like their meat.
The Tricon Revolution
yeah,
divided their forces,
yep. It's a tale as old as time.
and KFC and Pizza Hut.
Yeah. You ever been to a KFC Taco Bell? Or a Pizza Hut Taco Bell?
I've been to a Pizza Hut Taco Bell, yeah.
I have to kinda
They have
think
one in
through
Iowa.
this.
Yeah.
I've seen a threefer.
I
I've
know.
not been in it though.
Here's the
Threefer.
thing.
All three of them? You've
Taco
seen
Bell,
the trifecta?
Pizza Hut, and
KFC?
KFC. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's Tricon, I believe, or was at a time.
Do you have to yell that out when you go in there?
Tricon!
Yeah. I don't know. Just asking.
Illuminati confirmed.
The thing to me is all three of those restaurants, if you would just add Burger King to the mix, you would have the 4 worst fast food restaurants that I've ever been to. Wait a minute. Add Jack in the Box as well.
There you
no,
go. Yeah, yeah.
I, not to sound rude, but you guys broke my cherry on that. And I was not impressed.
You were not ready.
Yeah.
Is there a lot?
Yeah, just like my
It was
junior
so
year in
bad.
high school, I was not impressed.
You guys keep chatting. I will go get the Baja Blast.
Quit bossing us around.
They're green.
I do like the variations of colors here.
Yes,
I spoketh of this while you were awayeth.
but
He said it.
Okay, so
You hear?
for one of these, which is clear on which one, is
Bring me the
outlier,
mountain news.
is actually Baja Blast.
Yeah, I know which ones. Yeah.
And the other two, I tried to evenly distribute, but we have one with the Arctic Gatorade. Is it Arctic Blast?
I think
Gatorade?
so. Yeah.
And then one that's whatever the regular blue Gatorade is.
Just blue.
Blue.
Or cool blue, whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
That blue flavoring.
Blue. Going from left to right. Oh, you're doing a dark cup first?
Okay, so we're doing
Arctic and Cool Blue, you said, sorry?
Pale horse, no ice.
Pale Horse No Ice.
Pale horse, no eyes.
Oops, I just stabbed my hand with a pen.
Already, I can smell that it has Mountain Dew in it.
You have quite the nose.
Ow. Yeah, thank you.
That might
I did a visual joke where I hit the microphone with my nose for those who are listening.
Is this what hummingbirds drink?
Yeah, it's
Maybe we
so
should-
fucking sweet.
Maybe we should have started with the Baja,
I can't even
the
drink this.
actual Baja,
Did you get this from that closed down Taco Bell? From like,
the meth one.
because I am going to
blue.
be up for days.
Okay. Okay. That one is like something that you do a suicide of, like when you had the fountain drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like either of these. I think both
Hot
of them
take.
are disgusting.
I can feel the sugar falling out of solution as I swallow it.
Yeah.
I should have brought my toothbrush.
The second one has no smell, which is alarming.
It's the one that looks more like most like slime or Jello.
I
The second one, I can really taste the Arctic Blast.
don't get the appeal of fountain
whatever the
drinks
heck it
or
is.
just soda pop. It's sugar water, and
Want a
that's
nice
your hot
cold soda
take.
pop?
Yeah, I don't put some alcohol in it. I guess make it easier for me to drink.
Yeah.
I don't like pop.
Apparently, you'll be able to drink a Baja Blast alcoholically.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It'll be better than normal. But all three of these, I don't care for this.
I think I went crazy for it when I was younger
For this? Yeah,
because it was new.
I
So-
like root beer.
Here's what these are missing.
Sarsaparilla.
The two that we made is missing the carbonation of the original, of the real one.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough carbs.
Yep. But I actually the real one is my least favorite.
I could probably get behind that and support that movement.
I'm split 3 ways on them all being terrible.
You better make up your mind real quick, boy.
I know exactly what I don't
I
like.
try and do a thing.
I'm trying to decide which one I like better.
Max is
Suicide.
Max science. Mad Max. Damn it, Judas.
I'm doing the 2 homebrews mixed together because I don't think either one of them is quite right.
No, the
But
one
maybe a balance between them.
I feel like they need a little more Mountain Dew.
maybe. Yeah, the one I can definitely taste the Gatorade. Like definitely. Hello there, I'm Morgan Freeman, and today we'll be drinking the Baja Blast, and my friend Andy Dufresne.
It's tax season. Come on down to Andy Dufresne's Tax Evasion Solutions.
so
Now, I would say that if I didn't have the Baja Blast that we got from Taco Bell to compare it to, and I was a fan, I don't think I would know the difference.
Oh, you hold tight, Amy.
I
They taste
definitely
very
yeah,
similar.
I don't think I would be able to tell the difference. It all tastes sweet.
Yeah, on the one I could tell the difference, but I can't.
I mean, the carbonation is the
I
only.
couldn't tell the difference on those two as much as I knew that one was. Yep, had a little bit of that Gatorade.
It's, huh.
Maybe just drink the Cayman Jack, Nate.
Okay.
Just
So
drink
where-
the Cayman Jack.
I think I'm going to complain a little bit longer if that's cool with everybody else.
Totally. Hey, that's what we're here for.
I think you're right, Chris. I think that the Arctic Blue
Yep.
Gatorade with the Mountain Dew tastes the closest
I
to
would say.
The mix is pretty close, but there's like a just straight sugar
Oh, that's
middle
the beat
midpoint
is.
that doesn't match.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think carbonation really makes that big of a difference?
Yes.
I do.
Right?
It can. It could smooth that sugar hump over.
Yeah.
Maybe is kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. You don't have a carbonator in the house?
We don't.
That's what they're called.
I could burp into your drink if you want.
You want some air in there?
No,
No, not yet.
I'd prefer the carbonator.
A carbonator or
Our homemade concoctions, though, they taste better to me than the Baja Blast.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I just wish they were carbonated. Other than that.
Did I mention my opinion on these? I don't know if I have yet.
Now, what's your favorite?
Hold on, everyone.
Ooh.
Breaking news. Nate has an idea.
All right, okay, so Baja Blast, the homemades, both of the homemades and the normal one,
Yeah.
they all suck.
Oh. Like poopy caca.
I poopy caca.
You know what I think might be kind of good if you added to this?
Heart attacks?
A little bit of pineapple juice.
You know,
Okay.
that might be something. A little bit of bitterness or a tartness in there would
Tartness,
yeah.
take away that sugary bite.
I think some uranium would go a long way. Just really speed up the process.
Yeah.
So let's
I agree.
end the sugar rush with some more sugar.
Yes.
So this is the Taco John's Donut Bites.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I didn't save my fork.
Oh, it's got cream on it.
That's
That looked rough. that looked so. Oh, they
So
do-
this is like a little pastry with a little bit of like cinnamon sugar
and a whole lot of air.
topping on it. What do you call that? Frosting, like frosting on it.
For the listeners at home, this is what it smells like. You can just use your fingers. Smells good, don't it?
That is a deep fried sugary treat.
Did you notice the air fluffing into your mouth when you took a bite?
Yes, there was a breeze. Like it. Just kinda-
Oh yeah.
I like these.
There was
I
a
do-
slight struggle for the last
Yeah.
one.
Yes, between Amy and Matt.
I'm the winner because I bought it.
I
They
was in the
both took their
power
shirts
seat,
off.
So I had it. and
She took her little pinchers out and went.
need
And Matt
frosting?
gave in.
The
I'm
mic
not
kind of
gonna,
cut out,
like-
but she said, "Give me that, you fucking son of a bitch!"
I'm not going to stick my finger in like
I
the bottom
fucking
of
like
this.
these.
Oh yeah, that's the best
That
part.
literally
you gotta,
looks. It looks like when
You
queso.
gotta finger fuck that. You
Yeah.
gotta get all of that out.
I ain't forking it. No, I'm not interested. I'm just
Fork, you
offering.
ain't forking that.
Let's make some statements here about our favorites. Is it Taco Bell or Taco John's?
How would you like to approach this? Because
I'm just gonna give you my answer for everything.
really?
That is.
No, let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
We ate the first thing we ate.
or you
What's
can
the
go
hard
last.
shell?
Do you want to go last, Matt?
No.
Let's make this. Let's make let's make this about you, Matt.
The first thing that we ate out of all these, we had the tacos.
Yeah, hard
The
shell
hard
tacos.
shell tacos.
What kind of tacos?
They're
were
hard
they?
shell.
Did they have
Brittle.
lettuce on? I don't remember these.
I will go
things.
ahead and
It
start
was
here.
many moons ago.
I preferred the Taco John's taco. I feel like it had a lot of meat in it. Well, the meat wasn't as, I wouldn't say as good of seasoning. I just don't, Taco Bell had terrible seasoning anyways. It was just all salty. I just wish that Taco John's had a little bit more oomph in their seasoning. But I think that the taco sauce that they added to the taco brought it. So I just think it was overall better taco.
I couldn't have said it any better than what Amy just said.
Yeah, there's nothing more to add to that.
Yeah, the Taco Bell seasoning is too much. I do like it, but it's not what I would like to get in a fast food taco every time. So that's why I probably go to Taco John's maybe a little bit more, even though I don't go to either that much. But yeah, it was a little bland for me personally on the shell. Like there was no salt on the Taco John's shell, so I kind of wish that might have had just a little bit more. But other than that, I agree. Taco John's is better than Taco Bell, not by like a bunch, but it's better. I think the hard shell taco.
Yeah, the hard shell taco from Taco John's is really doing it for me. They really came together with a nice mixture. I mean, adding the cheese on top of the meat, that's how you make a taco right there.
I forgot about
So,
that. Yeah,
that's the only thing that I would add.
yeah.
Matt,
Hi. Everyone just like turned to look at me. Yeah, so yeah, you guys pretty much said everything. The only thing, again, there's something about the flavor in the Taco Bell meat. It is salty, but there was something good in that. And that was about the only category like plus I could give Taco Bell,
yeah.
but it wasn't enough to do anything because the whole rest of the taco had more flavor. Each component in Taco John's taco
Yeah.
you could taste, whereas in Taco Bell I could not at all.
Yeah. The old crock pot meat at Taco Bell. Yum.
I don't think so. It was kind of cakey. Like, did you notice that?
Yes.
Yes. That's probably the sawdust. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ground horse hoof, I believe is what that actually is.
The fluffing agent.
Yes.
So the next thing we tried were the potatoes.
Papa Toes.
yeah, Taco John's all the way 100%. Fucking Taco Bell was disgusting. Eraser, extract, nonsense, deep fried bullshit. I'm so upset. I can't form a proper way to shit on it.
I'm
It's so
angry,
gross.
Taco.
Yeah.
No,
It's,
no.
Nate, come on, articulate better.
Okay, yeah. I fucking hated it. Potato olays are great. And did I peek there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you
good.
peeked.
I tried to
You
pull. I tried to pull away.
Next
You
time,
did
like
it
this.
before you.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
You're good.
Yeah.
But,
oh,
yeah,
you mean on the microphone peak?
Yeah.
I thought you just meant his pants or something like
Oh,
that.
no, also just in
think-
general, like
Are
life doesn't get better than here.
I was wondering why
Nothing
you
gets
guys.
me madder
yeah.
than tacos. And,
You want to know what happens to me when I get angry? Boners. But yeah, the potato olays, I love the seasoning salt that they put on there. I'd rather just eat them but I don't want to dip them in the cheese. I don't like the nacho cheese at all for either category here on the Taco Bell or the Taco John's. So just give me a straight, warm or cold potato olay. I'm not done rambling, Amy. You put your finger
I just
right
want
back
to
down.
add something to
Right
that.
down.
My God.
Here's the thing, though, about what you said.
Yeah.
The Taco John's potato olays do not come with the cheese. We order those separate. You are forced to eat that cheese and sour cream on the
Well, that's
Taco
the
Bell
only
one.
thing that can
Yeah, that's
make
true.
that any better.
There's a reason
they're
why the sour
trying
cream
to
and cheese is
smother
on there.
the flavor, the non-existent flavor of erasers in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to know what the seasoning actually is on the potato olays. Like, why
I
don't
think
they
it's
sell that? Do they sell that?
Laurie's seasoning
Yeah,
salt. That,
right.
I don't think it
base,
is.
That orange
You can
salt or
find a
whatever.
copycat recipe online and just make it yourself, and it had a bunch of different seasonings in it.
Yeah, I just that's what I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if they have like their own big old fucking barrel of seasoning.
They
that just-
should.
Probably cumin.
John's Blend.
Yeah, John's Blend from South Dakota. Wait,
Wyoming. Yeah, there it is.
All right, this is my last episode. Thanks, guys.
I listen.
Take it away, Matt.
I listen to the intros.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Taco Bell, their potatoes are not very good. So, but I'll go Taco John's all day, every day. But I already knew that.
So were these marketed as appetizers or sides?
Sides.
Okay, because I was going to say only one of them was appetizing, so I would say false advertising to whatever Taco Bell brought. Were those like wet croutons
Rubber croutons, yeah.
covered in sour cream? What did I eat? You say potato, but I don't know. Like,
They're Papatos, okay?
if it's a potato, it's at least rolled around on a movie theater floor for 3 days.
Do you think that's what that is?
That's that
Probably.
sweet. Yeah, that's that sweetness that's coming
Yeah.
through. That's the junior mints. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
that have been smashed in.
Yeah, and then they like
And
fucking
a little
fried
bit of
them.
road salt
Yep.
from the
And so all
weather
the-
treating. Yeah.
The fountain pop that was spilled on the floor. Yeah.
I don't think I can add very much to what you guys have already said, other than the fact that I will reiterate that you are forced to eat the sour cream and the cheese
Yeah.
on these potatoes.
And they're not easily evenly distributed at
No,
all.
and that I hate
Fucking gob.
sour cream so much. I just
That
can't stand
combination
it.
just makes the food so shiny.
The sour cream and cheese.
Like, I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what was in the case in Pulp Fiction. When they open it in the truck and it's glowing back. It's just nacho cheese and sour cream.
Yeah. Potatoes shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think we all agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, to kind of go along with Nate and his feelings about the potato Lays, since
Trash.
we really have just been bashing on
they're
Taco
good.
Bell the entire time. The potato Lays were fabulous, even cold. They were
they're good.
fabulous. They were crunchy.
Yeah.
They were just so good.
They were.
I would go to Taco John's just to order potato Lays.
I have, and I will again.
I'm pretty sure this coffin is nailed shut. Like,
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it could not make any comeback at all.
I think I could shit on it a little bit more.
Yeah.
The Taco Bells.
let's make sure that it's might be a vampire in the coffin. So let's
Okay,
put some
I'll
more
put
nails
another
in
one
it.
in there. Taco Bell. This is a plea. I am in desperation. Please stop making potatoes.
I think they
You're
tried.
not doing it. It is terrible.
I think they tried.
They definitely. This is an attempt.
Or come fix our location. Like,
Yeah.
something happened.
So the next
Get real potatoes.
the next
How
thing
can you
that
screw up a potato? Sorry. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah.
the next thing that we had was the Taco Bravo versus the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
I'll go.
Thoughts?
I'm going to go first. Because this was my closest race.
Yeah.
And it was, I gave, like, we were doing points in my head, and I was 1 point off. Only because Crunchwrap Supreme, when you get all of it together and you take a bite, is far superior. But, like, the overall Taco Bravo, I think is what that was called, right? Taco Bravo.
Yes.
I would eat the whole thing of that, and I wasn't like, oh, man, this isn't, like, I'm just getting one thing of this, one thing of that, as much as that Crunchwrap Supreme. So, I want the Crunchwrap Supreme, actually. Just saying.
I would like Amy to go. It looked like she had something to say right there.
So I am opposite. I would go with the Taco Bravo. And there's a few reasons why. For one thing, with the Crunchwrap Supreme, if I'm going to order something that you're saying is taco related
Oh, yeah.
and not vegetarian, I want there to be meat in that. And there was no meat. Then they globbed on so much sour cream. Ugh. And then the nacho cheese, it was just like pooled in the bottom of it. I didn't care for it. It was 90% tortilla and just a little bit of other things where I felt like I got a lot of meat. I got a lot of lettuce, tomatoes. You got the beans for the Taco John's one. So
Yeah. I did like the tomatoes on the Taco Bravo. I liked that touch. Just wasn't enough for me. Sorry, Amy. Fuck.
Well, so I'm kind of leaning Taco Bell on this. Like when all of the flavors, all the ingredients were there for that one perfect bite. God damn, was that good? Yeah. And I kind
agree.
of mentioned earlier, I'd rather have the beans on the side instead of in the taco. I like that. That's what they chose to combine the soft shell and the hard shell instead of the nacho cheese like in
Yeah.
the Taco Bell. But it's just give it to me on the side. It's fine. And I feel like I get more full off of the Supreme than I would a Taco Bravo. So I'm going to kind of give it points for that too. So Taco Bell takes the takes the taco on this one.
I have to ask something after we hear what Matt has to say.
Oh,
No
Because
pressure.
I want to hear what he says.
now I'm intrigued. Ba-dum-bum.
That's thinking about
Your
it.
thoughts, Matt?
I agree with everything Amy is about to say. Whatever trap she just laid, I am walking into it, hopefully with some sort of shield.
I'm not laying a trap. I just have a general question.
Okay,
Use the potatoes, not the
So-
cheese and sour cream, Matt.
I agree with your guys' point that yes, all of the flavors when they're there, it is the Crunchwrap Supreme, hands down. However, I only had one bite of that shit out of the half that I ate.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a big problem to me.
Okay,
Because that
yeah.
means that's not what that thing is.
That's true.
At
We did
least
eat
my
that.
representation of it, you guys had your own plate, like your own piece of one or whatever.
Had 3 out of like 7.
So, like, I think I had one of those Zen bites that we talk about, the narwhal, the mythical beast,
The Moby Dick.
that is real.
Yeah.
But and then 2 other bites that had meat,
Yeah.
and that was out of like 8 or 10 bites,
Yeah.
and then like the rest of it had no meat.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but fuck, that tastes so good.
I
That-
did
that
not
Zen
have
bite
a
is
sour
good.
cream glob either. But yeah, the Taco Bravo is the winner for sure.
Yeah, I think you're the one that got the
Yeah,
biggest
you got
sour
like
cream.
all
ball.
of, all of my
the-
sour cream or all of
Yeah.
somebody's
Yeah.
sour cream.
You also
It was
got
so
all of the
bad.
nacho
Which
cheese.
is
in
why I
it.
liked mine, because it didn't have much sour cream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
A little
just,
bit
like,
goes a long
blended
way.
in there, and yeah, I don't like globs of white.
So that Matt pretty much just said what I was going to say is, you spend $4 on one of these and $4 on the other, right? Sure. Now, I want something that is going to taste good the entire time I'm eating it, not just taking bites, hoping for that Zen moment of, oh, this is perfect.
Chasing
put
the
together,
dragon,
Like
at your first,
Yeah.
first
think
heroin
the-
ride.
Yeah, I think the only thing about the Taco Bravo for me, what would have put it ahead of that Crunchwrap is if there was maybe that taco sauce, like on that hard
yeah.
shell.
Yeah.
I think it was
Maybe
lacking.
changed its name a little too, like maybe the Taco Ninja or
Yeah, Taco Bravo. I mean, yeah, fun. It rhymes, but
I think you're right. If it had
I
the hot
just-
sauce
yeah.
on there,
I think I would have. I think I would have done it just because I don't necessarily need a lot of sour cream or nacho cheese, but it was that had enough sauce added to it that when it was all together, it was really good. I just think the refried beans took a little bit away from the taco in general, and it just needed a little something saucy.
So if you guys never had, let's just say that was your first time ever biting into the Crunchwrap Supreme, right?
Oh, okay.
And what if that first bite was,
Lettuce.
90% sour cream?
Lettuce
and,
hard shell.
like,
I
shell.
don't think you're gonna change my mind on that Zen bite.
okay.
That Zen bite was so good. Like
But I'm just saying, like, if you had never had it before, if you were in a Jack in the Box situation, you're on the road and you
Yeah.
bite
Yep.
into that, and that you get this
Yeah,
first
but-
bite that is not good.
I'll say
You're
this,
not going to
though.
finish
Pop
it.
didn't go the weasel.
Yeah.
You're not going to finish it. You're never going to get to that Zen moment, and then you just flush down
I mean,
$4.50.
What if you know how I would tell people about I would say this.
I'd push
you're going
through.
to get something that is not going to be the best thing ever. There's going to be little moments of greatness in there, though, and you just like life, you have to sift through the shit to get to those moments of greatness, and that is the Crunchwrap Supreme, Amy. It is
No.
life.
Nate, I don't go sifting through shit with my mouth open. Okay,
There's a lot
you
of
should.
flavors out there. You probably should.
You should. So Nate, you made a very good point, because what I was gonna say is like, so in my moment, so what she's referring to is when I ate a taco from fucking Jack in the Box. It was literally 99% hard taco meat and then hard piece of American cheese, all safely wrapped in a soft shell taco. Now, I did not finish that taco, but the Crunchwrap Supreme, I agree, Nate. If my first bite was just like hard shell, soft shell, and lettuce, I'd be like, "Fuck, you better give me something good."
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm
then I would
fighting for
continue to eat, and then I would get it, and I'd climax, and I'm like, "This is where it's at. This is what I need," and I want to power through the rest of it.
Absolutely, and search for that second climax.
Yep. And then know that next time I come back, I'm gonna get one glorious fucking bite.
It's gonna be great.
On the next episode of Shit Sifters.
okay.
That's our new show name. by the way.
I have to say this though. I don't want to go through this process not feeling the meat. Like I want the meat to be there.
Hey, whoa! What
I
are we
want
saying
to
here?
eat. Like I want there to be
I thought-
meat
wait,
in my
I thought
taco.
We were doing a
okay?
family program here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I said the F word. I apologize.
Are Yankees back on the table?
Only if it doesn't have the wiener.
I've placed my order, and I want there to be meat.
Yes.
I want there to be meat in my
I
taco.
agree.
And
I agree.
I made the
that's
same statement at a strip club. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say this though too about Taco Bell's. I keep doing air quotes for their meat.
They're feeling them at home.
Yeah, I know they can. But like this high level of salt or that taco seasoning flavor, even though you're no longer eating the meat, you still taste it a couple
Oh, yeah,
bites
it's
afterwards.
there. Yeah.
So it's like this phantom, like, yeah, that's right. Here's another good bite. But really, it's-
Taco Bell, the phantom meat. It's like a
I agree
Star
though.
Wars saga.
I agree though. The Taco Bell Phantom Meat, only in stores in October.
Luke, you just ate your father.
But yeah, so I think that's how I would combat that argument.
Well, I think we've each taken strong sides when it comes to Taco Bravo versus Crunchwrap Supreme. So.
I think they're two entirely different products, so it's kind of weird to.
Yeah, but
they're
if,
kind of similar, but not.
but if a gun was at your head and you had to eat one of those two, what one are you eating?
I'd say, chill out, Joe Rogan. Like, why'd you have to bring a gun to Fear Factor?
I agree.
Taco John's used to have something on their menu that was way closer to the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, I remember.
And that was really good too.
Yeah.
I would probably,
Coulda, shoulda.
if Taco John's had a Crunch Wrap Supreme knockoff, I would probably lean towards Taco John's then. But like for all
'Cause
the
you know
other,
the
like
meat
the
would be
hard
better.
shell and the potatoes, Taco John's 100% no contest.
Yeah.
But I do like that 1 cent bite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
So-
sipping through the shit.
For the dessert, I mean, we
yes,
won't count
yes.
this, but that's just because
What do you
Taco.
mean? I
Okay,
feel
we'll
like
count
we
it.
should, because that was part
Why?
of
That was part of the experience.
I feel like it is. Like the service has to be somewhat
Yeah.
accountable.
Well, they
I
were
feel
both
like.
they were both friendly. Both drive-through experiences were nice, but like we said, we did not get all of our food at Taco Bell. We did not get our dessert. So
When you pay for something,
yeah.
and you don't get it, that's a
just
bad
put it in the
deal.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't notice until we got home with it. Otherwise, we would have gotten back, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have helped us out and given it to us. So,
Yeah, but
but
you
it's
had
mostly
one.
on them, 100% on
Yeah.
them. Put the fucking shit in the bag. Not our fault at all.
Yeah.
So I will say that my Taco John's dessert, those donut things, they
Those
were
are good.
very good.
Those are good, yeah.
I
Yeah, they were
enjoyed
good. Good job, Taco
I
John's.
think it's hard to fuck those up, but they're good.
Yeah, I liked how soft and it still
Mm-hmm.
kind of made it seem like it was
Yeah.
fresh. I don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, it.
The air fluff in my mouth when I took a bite I didn't like, but the rest was delicious.
And then we weren't really comparing any beverages other like we did the Baja Blast because that's their drink at Taco Bell, and Taco
2004.
John's does not have a drink.
Well, we looked
So-
it up online, and it was just their taco sauce mixed with ginger ale.
I hate you.
It's called a Bloody John. But we all ordered those, and they're going to be here in a few hours anyway.
My mind just went to like any job site in America where you just go into the Bloody John. Thanks. Good thing I'm not visual.
Wow. I wrote that as I was saying it. Like,
right off the dome, huh?
yeah, I just kind of wrote that
Yeah,
out.
well, this is why we fired our writers. Because we come up with better content on the spot.
Call me Chris Pratt.
So based on our score, it looks like we have 3 for Taco
Oh,
John's.
wait, can we talk about the Baja Blast real quick?
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
I hated it.
You jerk. You jerk.
Nate, I'm getting
Strong.
tense.
Yeah, what's the word? What's the word?
In
want it?
opposition vibes to Baja.
Wait, what was
And the
giving it
blast.
away? I'm sorry that you're feeling that from me. I didn't know I was giving away those vibes. I was just trying to.
I think it
share
was the
that I
constant feeling of
didn't like it.
hearing the word suck come out of your mouth.
Suck, 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 suck.
Yeah.
So we rated 4 different menu items from each restaurant, and Taco John's won 3 out of the 4, and the other one was a tie.
Yeah.
So that makes Taco John's, the Quest for the Best winner, and they get the Quest for the Best seal of approval.
I approve.
I approve, yeah.
I also was here.
Mind, body, and spirit.
Still focusing on Team Survive. Hunkering down for now. Gonna maintain radio silence. Conserve energy.
And if you were entertained today and found value in our content, actually, you already are donating. So we would like to thank you for subscribing and donating to our podcast. You are what makes us keep going. We're able to afford the food, able to afford our equipment and all this stuff.
Toilet paper.
The toilet paper, the
For this
Pepto.
episode specifically.
And also, let us know what you want to hear us talk about next. What restaurants should we pair up and compete against?
Are we opposed to leaving the country?
With that said, keep in
Right
mind
now, yes.
that we do
Tensions
live.
mountain, sir.
Keep in mind that we do live in the Midwest, so we aren't able to get Jack in the Box or
Yeah,
In-N-Out Burger.
If
So-
you don't know where Iowa is, pull down your old-fashioned map and put your finger in the middle. We're right there.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah, we're what they would consider the Middle East.
Middle of the East and the West, yeah.
Less sand, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
More corn, really.
yeah.
So thanks for joining us today, guys. It's been great, and make sure you stay sane out there.
You bet. Toot toot.
Baja sucks.